Today's video, let's talk about job interview tips, all right? So before I joined the military, I worked at least 10 different jobs, all right? And I had a lot more interviews. And so today's video, I want to talk about job interview tips to help you guys land your next job, all right? Whether your job is an entry-level gig at Burger King or it's a white-collar job at some kind of Fortune 500 company, or it's something completely different, right? You're gonna be faced with these tests in life where you're gonna have to meet somebody, talk to them, and you're gonna have to sell yourself, okay? So with it might even be like a date with a hot chick. So these skills will be valuable to develop like at any stage of your life, especially right now, okay? So let's go over like what my mindset is for interviews, all right? I think I'm pretty good at interviews. I've gotten rejected from jobs before, but I've always felt confident when I walked out of the room. And I've had a lot of job offers. I've denied a lot of jobs because I had too many options, right? I wish I could say the same about women right now, but I don't. I'm working on the dating thing. But when it comes to jobs, and I'm gonna talk about why you guys should get a job if you guys are trying to improve yourself right now. I know everybody's talking about I'm gonna start my own business. I'm gonna be a fucking entrepreneur, but at the end of the day, you probably need to develop some work ethic. You need to develop some fucking capital to even fucking begin to invest in yourself or your business, and you just need to develop just kind of real world work experience, even if your goal is to one day be a self-employed business owner or something. All right, so the first thing is making a resume, all right? You want to make sure that you have a decent resume, okay? And if you don't have any job experience yet so far, maybe you're in college or you just got out of high school, or whatever it is, you haven't been working or doing jack shit with your life, and you have a blank ass resume, you be honest about it, all right? You're probably not going to get a crazy ass high paying job with no work experience or anything, especially if you're not in one of those high paying fields where you need
in 2 miles take it.
Talk about yourself in a way that the employer sees value in you, okay? Because at the end of the day, the guy that you're applying for, that you're interviewing with, he's going to be looking at what can this guy offer my company? What can this guy offer my business? At the end of the day, it's a business thing. You got to think about it like that, right? What do you bring to the table? And for a lot of jobs, especially simple as entry-level jobs, you don't even need to bring much to the table, but besides show the fuck up and follow instructions, all right? For example, if you work at retail, all right? I used to work retail before. You're just standing there for most of the day, hi, how are you doing today? Asking these type of questions to customers. You don't need to do anything special, all right? And if you're the kind of guy that you have trouble talking with other people, I used to be really shy growing up. I used to, I'm still working on it today and stuff, but I used to be pretty bad at talking to strangers. And,
in a half mile.
A job is actually going to help you develop these important skills, and it's going to pay your ass too. You don't have to actually freaking force yourself to go to a bar or anything like that. You can literally find a job, get paid to talk to people, or get paid to learn a cool skill.
Take exit 295.
You just need to develop yourself in that regard. I think every guy should get a job because of that reason alone. All right, so the next thing is after so you develop your resume, right? And let's say you do have a few jobs experience.
Use the right lane to
list you want to list the most current job experiences first. Some people say you should list your most relevant. I think that it's better to just list listed chronologically. That way it makes sense when they read it. It's not just fucking 2019.
at the light, turn right.
2024 is not all over the place, all right? They can see exactly what your history is, because that's at the end of the day what they want to find out. Like, what the fuck you've been doing with your life basically these last couple of years. They want to have an idea of who you are, so they don't waste time when they interview with some complete jack.
Turn left onto Caroline Avenue.
Not really be what they want, you know.
In 1,000 feet,
Turn left.
Another thing is that you guys should keep your guys' resumes 1 page or less, all right? No employer is gonna
turn left, then
multiple pages of your life or your work history, all right? They got more than one employee, they got more than one guy applying for the job usually, all right?
turn right, then your
Sometimes they have so many guys that they just take a few seconds to look at your paper, your resume,
destination is on
On the left.
like based on like the first few words, like if they're gonna keep reading or not, you know. So keep it simple. Highlight your strengths. Highlight your strengths. All right. I'm gonna repeat this again. Highlight your strengths. Highlight like over exaggerate yourself in your jobs. Like if you worked at Burger King, all right, a lot of people might think, you know, Burger King is a low skill job, whatever it is. All right, I'm just going off generalizations here, but you can like play that up, right? Fucking like if you did anything there worthwhile, you showed up on time, you never missed a day or anything, list that down, dude. Like, you need to be confident in yourself and your value at the end of the day. You could have them on paper shittiest resume, but if you show up to that job extremely confident, you show up to that job knowing that you can do the job and actually being able to do that job, whatever it is that you're applying for, like, you have a strong chance of getting it, all right? Employers can tell when a motherfucker is serious and